Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Peanut Cast. My name is Tanner Peanut Metro, and I am an aspiring shoutcaster trying to make it to the main stage. Bringing another solo queue game here, but we like to slap some names on it just for the lulz. We've got, again, Team Scrub versus Team BROI, game number 3. Tied up now 1-1, last game of this series, and a pretty standard comp here. We've got Vayne in the top lane trying to take down that Urgot. Jarvan in the jungle, Fizz mid, and Caitlyn Lux bot lane. So a lot of range in that bot lane for Team Scrub. And on the side of Team BROI, again, Urgot in the top lane, Yasuo mid, Xin Zhao jungle, Kai'Sa, Blitzcrank bottom lane. And not a bad bottom lane to have. Lux and Caitlyn wanting to walk up and poke, but they have to be careful. They have to respect the hooks coming out of the Blitzcrank. And with Xin Zhao actually starting on the top side, both of these junglers starting red. But it looks like Team BROI may be able to grab some level 1 cheese. Nope, it looks like they're just going to go into the lane and push that out. And we see the very old jungle matchup. I believe it was back in Season 4. When it was mostly Jarvan and Xin Zhao played only. But now here we see a level 2 gank. The knockup coming in. Red buff is on. Flash away on the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao flashes forward for it and gets first blood underneath that turret. But is going to be executed. No damage actually coming out from that Vayne. And first blood going over to Team BROI. It's trying to tell my story. And Xin Zhao just so rudely interrupted me. Now we see Vayne teleporting back into that top lane. Has to be very careful here. And let me go ahead and switch this up for us so we can see. No repeat gank. That is the ultimate tilter when you teleport back in the lane and the jungler is still there for the repeat gank. So we don't see it here. But what we do see is a nice 400 gold lead on the side of Team BROI. And as I was saying, in previous seasons, you used to only see Jarvan and Xin Zhao exclusively in the jungle, head-to-head. And we are seeing that again, a little bit of a blast from the past. Now, a lot of damage actually coming onto the Kai'Sa here. She does get hit with that Lucent Singularity. Going to be able to walk away from that one, but a good chunk of damage now onto that AD carry. She does have the potion, so she will be able to heal up. Has to be careful not to catch another binding. And as I say that, Blitz does get caught up here, but he is very healthy, not too worried. And with these Relic Shield procs, he will be able to help heal up his AD carry, keep her nice and safe. Actually hit by another binding here. Lucent Singularity. The pull coming out now. The knockup from the Blitzcrank. Kai'Sa having to walk away from this one. Uses the heal to stay safe. Caitlyn was trading back damage, and it was just too much. Now we see Jarvan maybe looking for something here in the mid lane. Yasuo is pushed up. Flag and drag coming in. Does get the knockup onto the Yasuo. Now having to walk away from this one. No help from the Fizz. He is low on mana. So Jarvan just going to be a little bit of poke damage down, walk away from that one. Ultimately, all he really did was pop Yasuo's shield, but he'll have that back here in no time. As this bot lane still going at it, toe-to-toe. Blitzcrank having to play scared here. It is an Aftershock Lux, so if he does manage to land that pull, and she stays in the pocket there to fight. And we see actually Xin Zhao coming down on the bottom side. He dashes and he does get the knock onto Caitlyn. The pull is not available. Flash forward from Blitzcrank, but the flash heal from Caitlyn going to keep her safe there. Blitzcrank had just used the rocket grab previously, so he did not have it there to pull that Caitlyn back. But all in all, a decent gank there from the Xin Zhao. He does manage to get both of the summoners from the Caitlyn. We'll have to see if he does decide to make a return gank. But now we see Jarvan creeping in the wakes here. Is not going to be spotted out just yet. And Blitzcrank hiding in the bush, trying to make something happen. He actually steps out here. Now, can he find the pull? He does find it on Deluxe, but here's Jarvan. Flashes forward with the flag and drag. Blitzcrank in a lot of trouble. Now stuck in the middle of 3. Lucent Singularity, not going to find him. The mana barrier coming out. Will it be enough to keep him alive? The headshot that pilled over Peacemaker. He's walking away with 1 health, but the Dragon Strike will pick that one up. And now the score is all tied up. 1 kill to 1 kill for both of these teams, and both of those kills being on the junglers. A beautiful gank there from the Jarvan. Waiting in the wakes just outside of vision. for Blitzcrank to step up and try and make a play. And unfortunately, Blitzcrank grabs the wrong target. They weren't able to get enough damage down onto that Lux. They wanted Caitlyn, but they found the support instead. But with that trade kill and with everything being evened out here, we are still seeing a 400 gold lead for Team BROI. And I believe a lot of that deficit can be chalked up to that mid lane. We're seeing a just over, actually, 400 gold on that Yasuo over the Fizz. So Yasuo doing a solid job there, even after the gank. Now he is level 6, looking for some Fizz, having to flash away from that one. Does not want to feel the wrath of that Yasuo. The tornado is available, but so is the playful trickster. I would imagine the knockout coming in from Yasuo. He's not going to follow up with the ultimate. Maybe would have had enough there, but decided against it. He does have the ignite available, but Fizz has the heal now. Just a few seconds to take. He actually heals up in the lane to top off his health a little bit, and I don't know if that was a misclick or... We'll have to keep an eye on that. But now, the tornado coming out after the playful trickster. The Yasuo going in on that. Drops the ultimate. The Chum the Waters is going to come out, but it's not going to find its target. Yasuo flashing away from the turret. So both summoner spells blown there, but he managed to get himself a kill and grow that lead in the mid lane. Now we see the Disdain coming out. Not going to find his target onto that Vayne. Both of these top laners at level 6. Final hour is available. Fear Beyond Death is available. Xin Zhao is on the top side of this map. They can look for a play onto this Vayne. Very elusive, though, with the final hour. Going invisible once she does use the tumble. But it looks like Yasuo and Xin Zhao actually might be coming up into this lane. Try and look for a dive here. Kaisa steps on a trap, gets headshot damage. Not too much there. Piltover Peacemaker coming out, not going to find its mark. Urgot looking for the play here. The Disdain actually gets condemned at the same time, so not able to knock this Vayne back. We'll just poke a little bit with the corrosive charge. Tries to bait it out, but Vayne is privy. Vayne's got a little bit of knowledge there, knows that something might be up when Urgot is playing this aggressive in a losing lane. But although Urgot getting poked out and being under his turret for a lot of that time, only down 5 CS, so he's not doing too bad. Now Fizz dashes in there, does not have the playful trickster here. Will they find the kill? Yes, they will. Now 2-1-0 is that Xin Zhao. And Fizz just playing a little too aggressive. He seems a little bit out of his element and not necessarily understanding this matchup with the Yasuo. He's using his abilities aggressively, but then has nothing to walk away defensively. And he's paying the ultimate price for it. Now Yasuo does still have that ultimate, so if they do find a knockup and Yasuo is in range, he can make a roam down to one of these side lanes, or up to one of these side lanes if he does decide to go top, as both of these laners, or both of these lanes, do have knockups. The Power Fist from Blitzcrank and the Disdain from the Urgot. See both the junglers on the bottom side of the map. A lot of action been going on down here so far. These bot laners just going toe-to-toe. Trying to duel it out. Blitzcrank goes for the rocket grab, but he only finds a minion here. And with that, Caitlyn and Lux able to trade a little bit of damage. But now both of these laners, are both of these bot lanes now level 6. So we'll look to start seeing the all-ins. Jarvan level 7 on the bottom side of this map. Tribush is not warded, but here we go. There's the pull from the Blitzcrank onto that Lux. She has to flash away, and the heal is also blown. But here's Jarvan now on the bottom side of the map. The Cataclysm coming out, going to pick the kill up onto Kaisa. And Blitzcrank is going to follow a double kill, going over to that Jarvan now. 3-0-0. And just a beautiful gank there. No vision in that Tribush for Team BROI. And now we see Urgot going in. The Fear Beyond Death does come out. Not going to find its target here. Chum the Waters onto the Yasuo, but he does have a 2-level advantage onto the Fizz. Playful Trickster to stay away. Yasuo did not have the knockup available there. Now Xin Zhao looking for something here onto this dragon. He uses the ultimate, knocks Jarvan back here, picks up the kill onto the Lux, and now he's looking for the dragon just for a moment. Will get shut down by that Jarvan. Biting off a little bit more than he can chew there. Jarvan does have the completed jungle item, and the red smite was not enough. Fizz now sitting really low health here. He does have the heal available in just a few moments. The tornado is available, but Caitlyn and Jarvan are here for the backup. Jarvan looking for something here. Onto this Yasuo, trying to find a kill to relieve some pressure on this Fizz. He's going in. The wind wall coming out now. Stuck in the middle of 3 is this Yasuo. Molly going to pick that one up, and the flash was actually burned there by Jarvan. Might have been a misclick there. Probably fat fingered that F key, unfortunately, because he was very healthy and going to be very safe in that lane. But they do manage to get the kill over to that Fizz. Relieve some pressure there. Fizz is actually down to 60 CS, but Jarvan doing so much in this game, and we're seeing the CS deficit in the top lane as well. Keeping this gold lead even. Now 5 kills to 4. Infernal Drake going to go over to the red team here, but now we see the junglers going toe-to-toe. Lux going to roam up here and help this Jarvan out. Cataclysm coming out. The flash from Xin Zhao to try and keep him safe. Here comes Ace in the hole, and that's going to be enough. Crook picks the kill up there with the Ace in the hole, and now we see that gold lead sway over to Team Scrub. Final spark coming out. Knock up from the Blitzcrank there. He does use the ultimate static field, but it's not going to be enough here. He flashes away, but one more auto takes him down. Now Kai'Sa caught up underneath the turret here. An auto attack coming up from Lux. Just getting a little bit of extra damage there. Did have the passive on, so that auto attack just a little more girthy. Kai'Sa having to go back, maybe? She is going to stay underneath the turret here. A very scary spot. Flash is available for the Caitlyn, so if she does decide to take turret aggro, she will be able to flash away. And heal available for that Kai'Sa. She might be looking for the outplay here. So now she walks away. The Acathian Rain going down, getting a little bit of damage onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn grabs that turret aggro, but it looks like they just want to grab a few plates. Piltover Peacemaker coming out, and so does the Lucent Singularity, or I'm sorry, the Light Binding. Picks up the kill onto Kai'Sa. And again, just overstaying her welcome. She even uses the heal there. But an auto attack, the Piltover Peacemaker, and a Light Binding combo. Take that Kai'Sa out now, 0-2 in that bottom lane. She has managed to stay up in CS. But down in kills here. And now a very interesting build coming out. A longsword and 2 pickaxes. Jarvan makes his way back into this mid lane again, trying to relieve some pressure. He does find the knockup. Chum the Waters is on. Cataclysm is there, but Yasuo flashes away from that one. Fizz wants more. He does have the flash and the heal available. Yasuo again, no flash after that gank, but he does have the ignite, so he may look for an outplay. The ultimate also is available. Now we see 2 members roaming down from the top side of the map. Jarvan going to get knocked up here. The ultimate coming out from the Yasuo. A lot of damage down and on a shutdown going over to Xin Zhao, and now Fizz is stuck in the middle of 3, and a kill going over to Urgot. A beautiful roam from the top laner and the jungler from Team BROI. And Team Scrub had to have known they had just picked up that Rift Herald, so they knew that at least Xin Zhao was on the top side of the map here. And now first turret going down for Team BROI in the mid lane. And Shelly going to get another charge off. Caitlyn trying to stop this push. Shelly will go down, but a very solid use there. In that mid lane, getting first turret and swaying that gold back in favor of Team BROI. Now sitting right around 1,500 gold. A second turret going down, which actually bumps up to 2,000 gold. And if we take a look to see where that gold is, Kai'Sa, although down 0-2-0 to the Caitlyn at 1-0-5, managing to stay fairly close here. She does have a CS lead, and she's only down 300 gold, so just about a long sword in that inventory, or maybe even a dagger. But if we look at this mid lane deficit, 2,600 gold ahead is that Yasuo, 1-1-3, and he has 80 CS over that Fizz. Fizz having to play so defensively in this lane. A very, very tough lane. And although things started out going south for the Urgot with a couple of roams and ganks, he's actually up in gold on that Vayne. So not too bad all around, although things did look grim early. Jarvan making some plays early in the bottom lane and the top lane. Or mid lane, excuse me. Disdain coming out, not going to find Vayne. Just closing the gap a little bit, making her know that he means business and she needs to back off. And now Xin Zhao here on the flank. The knockup is available. Yasuo not going to ult because it is not needed. Caitlyn goes down. There's the ultimate. Now Lux is dead. She will follow her counterpart, but now we see a counter gank in the top lane. They're trying to find something here. The ultimate is down from Vayne. Fear Beyond Death is available, but Urgot not going to use it. A trade kill on the top side, so overall a 2-for-1, but a huge trade in favor of Team BROI on the bottom side of the map. Now Chum the Water is going to find a little bit of damage onto the Xin Zhao. Not going to be enough. And the first turret going down for Team Scrub. That top tier 1 is down, but in return, the tier 2 bot lane is going to be taken by Team BROI. So two kills and a tier 2 turret. I would say a solid trade for Team BROI overall, and it looks like they may be able to pick up this Cloud Drake spawning here in the next 10 seconds. Yasuo going to do some clearing of the vision. Cloud Drake is available, and it will go over to Team BROI as we see this gold lead slowly continue to grow. Five members of Team Scrub in this mid lane looking to siege something down here. Urgot is on the top side of the map, and he does not have the teleport available. We'll have to see if Team BROI decides to call him back into this mid lane or to keep him in that top lane and try and take that tier 1 up there, open up the map a little bit. Solid wave clear on the top side of Team Scrub, so they're not too worried about the sieges. But right now they need to slow this game down a little bit. It actually looks like Vayne working towards an Infinity Edge, so a little bit different of a build. Typically you see Vayne running towards that a Zeal item, Blade of the Ruined King, maybe even a Gwyn Suze. But it looks like she's mixing up the build a little bit here. And a little bit more of a costy build. Trinity Force being one of the most expensive items in the game. But now Chum the Water's on the ground. Yasuo stepped on it, but he didn't get it. Fear Beyond Death not going to find its mark. The flash forward out from the Blitzcrank. Not going to find Fizz either. Static Field coming out. Just a silence down onto that Caitlyn. And now 5 members are here for Team BROI, and Vayne is up in that top lane. She does not have the teleport available for a few more moments. Disdain comes out here. No ult from the Yasuo just yet. A lot of damage coming down now. Fizz is going to fall. Caitlyn will follow, and surely this tier 2 mid will follow as well. Jarvan this entire time was farming the wolves there. He did not expect the engage to come out from Team BROI, but they came out in full effect. Now Yasuo forced to flash away after taking turret aggro. No knock up there for him, so he's not able to use the ult. Now Final Spark onto 3. These members are dangerously low here. The auto attack's coming out here. Vayne looking for something. Cataclysm will pick up the kill onto Kai'Sa. That kill going over to Vayne, and that is exactly where you want to see it. You want these kills on the late game carries, but here is Xin Zhao looking for the damage here. Does he have enough? He does have the red smite. Vayne is ticking down, able to pick that one up with the dash here, but not a pull coming out from the Blitzcrank. Jarvan in a very bad spot. Yasuo is here, but dangerously low. They're going to try and find the kill, and yes, they do. Lux and Jarvan will both go over. And now a 3 for 2 overall, with Yasuo actually just inting a shutdown right into that Caitlyn's face. He steps right into her and eats a headshot. No outplay there, no flashy moves, no anything. Just running right at her. Caitlyn's not complaining. Nice 500 gold bounty in her pocket, or 400 gold bounty in her pocket. And it looks like they want some objectives in return. Baron is going to be coming up here in just over 30 seconds. Although I do not believe either team are strong enough to take it off the rip. Looks like they're just going to continue to play this one slow and objectively push these lanes out. Bot lane is shoving in favor of Team BROI, but now we see Xin Zhao looking for something. Chum the Waters is there, but the damage not going to land. Now Vayne trying to get a kill back. Xin Zhao able to use that dash onto a minion under the turret to keep himself safe. I thought at first it was the condemn from Vayne, but I do not believe so. Now Baron is alive. Xin Zhao very strong. Yasuo and Kai'Sa also very strong. Yasuo sitting on 2 items. Xin Zhao has the completed Trinity Force. They may look to make a play around Baron with Caitlyn down on the bottom side of the map. Of course, Urgot does absolutely shred these neutral objectives. But instead, it looks like they just want to keep these lanes shoved out, try and keep the pressure on. They don't want to let any breathing room for this team. But now we see Kai'Sa going in onto the Caitlyn. Look for the kill. Ace in the hole is available. She is going to fall, but 2 members are here in the wakes. Final spark onto 2. Going to find a little bit of damage, but Lux surely will fall. She actually manages to stay alive with the flash. Cataclysm coming out onto the Blitzcrank. Jarvan locks him up. There is nowhere for that robot to run, and he goes down. But now 2 members on the top side of this map looking to take the top tier 2. The knockup coming out from the Yasuo here. The ult not going to follow. And now Urgot, with that fear beyond death, finds the fear onto Jarvan to keep him safe, but Chum the Waters will slow him down underneath the turret. Yasuo still here, but not going to help his teammate. The shutdown gold going over to that Caitlyn. Now 4, 2, and 6 is that Caitlyn. Finishing 2 items. Going to have a nice chunk of gold in her pocket. 1,100 gold to go back to the base and buy something nice with that. While unfortunately, Kai'Sa's still working on that Gwynsu's. 0-4 and 2, not able to find much in this game as far as gold goes. She is now down just about 15 CS. But I think the biggest disparity right now and the biggest obstacle for Team Scrub is the Yasuo. Up 120 CS on that Fizz. Fizz right now is basically null and void. There's not much coming out from him. All he really has is the Chum the Waters for a slow and a little bit of magic damage, but outside of that, he's not finding too much. Speaking of finding, Yasuo catches Fizz in the jungle here, looking for something. Jinzao goes in on the Fizz. Playful Stricture is not available. The heal coming out to keep him safe. There it is, off of cooldown. Yasuo now dashing through the minions, but he's going to get caught up by a light binding. Wind Wall coming out just a moment too late. Final Spark coming out, going to get some damage down and clear that wave just a bit. Yeah, or Jinzao goes over the wall. He drops the ultimate, but he is underneath the turret. Cataclysm comes out, but a knockup onto that Caitlyn. Yasuo will pick that kill up. A shutdown going over. Now a 1 for 2 overall, and it looks like 3 members want to push down this inhib turret mid, while Kai'Sa split pushes in the top lane. Yasuo looking for more. He does not have the ultimate available. He does still have the ignite, so a little bit of kill potential there. And just a whole lot of pressure. He is level 14. The next closest is that Vayne at level 13. Now they're splitting up the team a little bit. 2 members on the top side of the map. 2 members on the bottom side of the map. The top tier 2 will go down. Kai'Sa looking for the kill onto Vayne here. Vayne uses the ultimate. Will escape there with the tumble. And the extra move speed. But now Baron is next on the menu. Chum the Waters onto that Blitzcrank. He is slowed here. Playful Trickster to try and close the gap. Now Kai'Sa with the Acathian Ren gets a little bit damage down. Not going to find too much here. Has to walk away. Caitlyn, very scary with the 2.5 items. But here comes Urgot. Killer Instinct not available, but Fear Beyond Death is. And that is going to be enough for the kill. Now looking for the Caitlyn. She tries to use a 90 caliber net to get away, but she will have to flash instead. Or as well, rather. Now Kai'Sa trying to get away from the Vayne. Vayne with the silver bullets and a lot of damage. Flash forward here. Vayne now on the wrong side of the map. But Caitlyn stuck in the middle of 2. She will go down now. The Yasuo 2v1ing on the bottom side of this map. That turret does go down, but the shutdown gold going over to Jarvan. Now Jarvan 9, 2, and 5. Absolutely huge here. A 2 for 2 overall across the map. And right now it looks like Team BROI want to start up this Baron. Jinzao is waiting. They do have a little bit of damage and a little bit of tank between these 3 members, so that might be just enough to take it. They also have a Mountain Drake. So the passive shotgun legs and the purge coming out from that Urgot surely will be enough here. Team Scrub not privy to the Baron being taken. They are stuck in their base, can't do anything about it. And Baron goes over to Team BROI. And now that is a 6,000, almost a 7,000 gold lead. And if we just take a look here, 6,300 gold on that Yasuo over the Fizz alone. The next closest to that Yasuo is the Jarvan at 9, 2, and 5. Absolutely huge. Yasuo played so well in the mid lane. Jarvan came through a few times to try and relieve some pressure, but it just wasn't enough. Unfortunately, Fizz, like I said, maybe didn't know the matchup too well. He was using his defensive abilities a little too offensively, trying to get poke damage with the Playful Trickster and the Urgent Strike. as well as using those abilities to CS, which just put him in a terrible spot, leaving him very susceptible to the knockup from Yasuo, or really anybody on the team from Team BROI, as they do have 4 knockups. Now we see the siege down on the bottom side of the map. Yasuo looking for that inhib. He is 1v2. Now Vayne getting actually pulled out over the wall with the rocket grab, and she goes down. Blitzcrank using the static field there to pick that one up, while Yasuo just bangs down this inhib. Kai'Sa's here in the base as well, pushing them off. Urgot looking for something on the top side of the map. Fear Beyond Death, not going to find it. Smart. Caitlyn trying to cut away from this one. Urgot is tanking that turn. I think I said Yasuo, but I meant Urgot. The shutdown gold going over to Caitlyn here, but yo, Redemption coming down. Not going to find any damage, but Final Spark is out. The knockup onto Jarvan. He does have that GA, but the Cataclysm is down now, caught up too. GA is going to be popped here, but Fizz will follow. So will Caitlyn, and surely Jarvan as well. That is going to be an ace for Team BROI, and this will surely mean the Nexus. 26 minutes into this game, Team BROI open up this base and take it all. Game number 3 going over to Team BROI. GG's. Yo, if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know down in the comments not only what you liked, but what I can do better and what you would like to see me do better. If you guys know of any tournaments or any games that you would like me to cast, please feel free to hit me up. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, jump into my Twitch chat, whatever it may be. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. GG's to Team BROI. GG's Team BROI. Peace.